If you look back at where the shelter was when I started volunteering 5 or 6 years ago, you knew that as many as half of the dogs that were coming into the shelter at the time were going to end up being euthanized. A very small percentage of those were going to be for what I think most people would consider valid reasons, health issues, or dogs that had really serious behavioral problems. But a lot of those dogs were really good dogs, and they needed to go to good homes, but there just wasn't an opportunity to do that. Over that ensuing 4 or 5 years, because of the tremendous hard work of a lot of people and a lot of political work and organizations like Lovable and Austin Put Pets Alive and the Humane Society and dozens of other folks, we got to watch the shelter evolve to a point where the percentage of dogs that were going out alive went up and up and up until now it's right in the 90% range, which is a remarkable accomplishment. And it's a testament to how wonderful a city Austin has been in trying to save not just dogs, all animals, but to try to make sure that we are really becoming a no-kill city. What I think a lot of people don't understand is that there's the theoretical definition of no-kill, and then there's the technical definition. And the technical definition is 90%. If a shelter does not euthanize 90% of the animals that come in, it's considered a no-kill shelter. That's a wonderful accomplishment. The fact that the Austin Animal Center has done it is a truly remarkable thing, and I wouldn't want to take anything away from that. But that leaves 10%. And those 10% of dogs are essentially the margin of error. And they are the dogs that end up sitting in the shelter for months, not because there's anything particularly bad about them, not because they're dangerous dogs, not because they're going to hurt anybody, but when you're dealing with this many dogs, this volume of dogs passing through a system, you end up with this collection of less desirable, better way to put it, dogs that are a little bit damaged or a little bit rowdy or a bit too old, or maybe they have small medical issues. Maybe they're just so jumpy in their kennel that nobody ever wants to take them out. And we, the volunteers, would watch these dogs sit there month after month, and in many cases watch them get worse and worse. And so it became clear to me that the last piece of what we needed to do was start finding the right homes for these dogs. And that's where the Luck Hounds program came from. It's an effort to take the dogs that are truly the last picked over remnants in the sale bin. These are the dogs that nobody's adopted them, the rescue groups won't take them, APA won't take them, the Humane Society won't take them. Nobody's going to take these dogs out of here unless we find a good home for them. So that's what we're going to do. And that's what the genesis of the Luck Hounds program was.